way, Cornwood and I have also been up Polito ways. We caught a guy with 42 bags of weed on him today up there.
Oh, okay. That's what I think. Someone told me earlier about bags of weed being found up north.
Yep.
I'm assuming it was that.
Yeah, some guy who didn't have any charges before today got arrested twice.
Yep.
Oof. That's actually not.
S'more.
That's not uncommon. One time I was pulling over a vehicle because it was speeding. It was heading north on Great Ocean.
Oh, I was there with that.
Yeah, it's an unfortunate situation. We have a couple officers being sued for. Anyways, there's like 90 some odd bags of weed in the glove box. They tried ocean dumping the car but failed.
This guy.
The worst.
So they were willing to throw their own car away.
They did. And what's crazy is trying to dump your vehicle would constitute Grand Theft Auto, which is crazy.
Yeah.
Technically, it's worse than the fine and time for felony possession of marijuana.
Yeah, people are really stupid.
Oh yeah.
Not wrong.
The guy that we caught with weed, he you know that embankment that goes down into like the Chumash Road or whatever?
Yes.
He jumped down that little embankment because he crashed out in the parking lot above it. And as soon as he got to the bottom of the hill and broke sight for like 1 second, he tried dropping all 43 bags of weed on the ground. And Cornwood and Declan circled back around and actually found the weed on the side of the road. I totally didn't even fucking see it happen.
Yeah,
Hold on,
we were staring at him, but we didn't see it happen.
Can I make a bet? Did he say it wasn't his?
Yeah, and then we got a fucking we got a search warrant for his DNA, and then we matched the DNA.
Yeah, well, you know what was the craziest thing about that thing is this guy goes through the whole dog and pony show to get away, and then Lenny pulls out his taser and says, "You will be tased." And what does he do?
He turns around and surrendered. He was like, "I think I might have a heart condition, so I'm just gonna give up now."
Yeah. So I get on the radio. I'm like, "Wait,
that's suspicious."
Yeah. So then we went back and we searched the area, and lo and behold, right on the path that he was running, we saw that shit, and then we took it back, got it DNA'd, and
sudden change of heart, and it's most definitely not because of the taser. It's just they no longer had the weed on them. Okay.
I guess one final note. I did 37C stakeouts today. An easy way to catch these motherfuckers is to roll up, and if you see like a Blista or like a Dukes or whatever, pull up to some of the known spots. The car seems to be stolen always, and that's PC to begin, pulling them over, right?
As a side note, when I run the plates that come in through dispatch, they're all 1060 for those 37 Charlies.
Nice. You can only stake these out if you got a Taurus, though. The ballistas accelerate too fast for the CVPI to keep up. So if you got a Taurus, then if you're bored, just go to one of those spots and wait. They'll show up, I promise.
I was in a Taurus, and there was a ballista occupied twice, and it highway blasted, and there's nothing I could do to keep up.
It might be a personal one then.
I mean, it was like, flag 60.
Oh shit! Damn. No, Taurus fucking kept. I've been able to keep up every time in a Taurus.
It may have
you
been
need a Taurus there for the
because
acceleration, but you need a CVPI too, because the CVPI will have the top.
Maybe the Taurus I had just like inner city acceleration, but not top end.
Yeah.
I don't know. May need to swap up the turbos or something.
Yeah.
Can you put turbos in those? I don't think so, right?
We don't have access to the engine bays yet. Thank you.
I thought we had some in some of our Tauruses.
I'm pretty sure there is. I thought.
No, in the Tauruses there's not. We have no access to the engine bays currently. That's something we're working on, and hopefully at Mosley's they can get the tools to be able to do something about those. Now here's the thing, and I'm going to be pretty honest about this. As time's gone on, I've done a hell of a lot of work on the cars recently. The Taurus is in a fairly good state.
Agree.
It's a little bit, it takes a little bit of training to drive the Taurus versus the CVPI, but it's very light, like a feather, which is part of the problem. So it makes it not very good at boxing things. It's unreasonably light. So not very good at boxing, and it's also not very good at not catching air on any sort of bump or rock or whatever the hell. So there's that. So as far as vehicles go, just keep that in mind. You know, still working towards motorcycles, still working towards helicopters and all that other fun stuff. But I think for the most part, the Taurus is in a fairly good spot. If we had turbos in all the Tauruses, as much as I would love to be able to take the Taurus and be able to do a little bit of testing with turbos, I don't know how that would really play out, because there's definitely cars out there which we don't even stand a chance against. Then there's also cars out there where we just have to be very wise with how we use our equipment, because it's very expensive and we don't want to wear it out and have to beg the state for another grant. You know what I mean? So that's just something to keep in mind. So if we have like 3 Tauruses on a Glendale or some shit, it just ain't gonna fly. So same rules still apply. Be wise. Listen to the seniors. Listen to the scene lead. You know, make sure we don't have too many Tauruses out. I believe it's 3 at a time, or 2. It could be 2. It depends on how many people are on duty. 2 or 3 at a time, and then it could be anywhere from 1 to 3 on a pursuit. And the senior at the scene has to just kind of make that just use your better discretion and be wise with how you utilize it. We'll probably move towards getting turbos and shit in the future for those, but it's just not there yet. Other than that, there is a vehicle sheet there's a report that I made that I'm still working on. I'd really like to have a cadet help me with this, probably during shift 2, maybe somebody who's waiting on an FTO. That way they could have an opportunity to come on duty or something to help me out with that. So if people want to volunteer to help me do this, let me see. It's CB, what I call it?
Lucas, I'm gonna text you something.
Okay,
some
what's that?
reports. I think it should be called vehicle. Oh yeah, February CVPI diagnostic check 2325. So I got a couple of them in there. I might have a
yeah, that's appropriate.
Yeah, I might have a cadet help me out with this. Somebody who's waiting on an FTO or something tomorrow. But I'm trying to make sure to get the engine percentages and all that stuff checked, because we are at the point now where we're going to need engine repairs on the CVPIs, which is a kind of a disaster because it's been about 3 weeks. So knowing this and having this information now, hey, every 3 weeks we're going to have to do engine replacements on the shared vehicles. So keep in mind, you know, this is something that I paid for last time, basically out of pocket, and it's something that I'm probably going to be able to help a little bit with now. But I'm running real low on cash, so we're going to have to figure something out. I probably won't be able to replace all of them, and I don't know how the budget's looking.
So, I know Watt was trying to, or was putting forward the idea that everybody across all 3 shifts would essentially put $5,000 into a massive pool, and we would use that money like every 3 weeks to repair all the cars.
Yeah, so that's a potential option. I don't know how else to do it.
But can't we just ask the mayor for money?
Possibly. So we'll see what happens. I mean, that's a Nakota question. So, you know, tomorrow is the city council meeting. So if y'all see Nakota in the morning or something, maybe shoot it his way, because we could definitely use a grant. Because that's in pretty bad shape right now. And yeah, I think I dumped pretty much everything on y'all. You know, that's so those diagnostics and stuff hopefully will be done by tomorrow. And we should be good to go. Is there anything else anybody wants to add? I know this is the longest shit meeting. I didn't mean for it to be this long.
No.
Okay.
Thank you for your wisdom.
Oh,
Senpai.
question in the back. Sorry.
I got one thing, Cornwood.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone. I'm not sure I met everyone in this room, but I'm Larry Johnson, Shift 3 Cadet. We had a bench trial the other day. I believe it was incident 2741 and 2739. Yes, 2741 of the Frederick Rowland. We had to go to bench trial, and the judge just wanted to try to get us to do
Oh, this is actually good to bring up.
put some timing in on the reports, because he said we kind of got lucky that the defendant did not link anything together, and that he did not provide a schedule per se, or like a timing between the events. So the judge just wanted to say if we could do our best to put times in, rough estimate of when you pulled them over, when the incident happened, or anything like that.
I can expand on this a little bit too. The judge wanted a time frame.
I'm busy that
Part
day.
of the time frame that was brought up as a concern
it.
was, so we had an incident that occurred earlier in the day, and then we later found a suspect in the same vehicle that they fled in, wearing the same outfit, giving us the PC to make the arrest for the first incident. And the question that came up was, how long did you lose contact with this person? And we all kind of gave a rough estimate, but what the judge was looking for was for more of kind of a set time frame so that there was no question about how long we were missing the suspect to the time we regained. So I guess what the judge wants is just more of a time frame if it's going to court. It leaves less question and leaves us with a little bit more confidence with sort of the series of events that occurred. So.
Okay, good to know.
All right, thank you.
Hey, Cornwood, check your text messages.
All right, we have wait, I didn't get nothing.
What you mean you didn't get nothing? Did you change your number?
No, I don't think so. I think you got the wrong number.
There is no way I got the wrong number.
Yeah, my number is 269-8884. Oh
sure?
shit! What the hell? It took forever to show up.
Oh.
Corwin, did you have anything else that you wanted to bring up?
Yeah. Watch out for super terrorists. Super tow
Oh.
truck terrorists. Yeah.
Oh no.
What in the hell?
Yeah,
That's
this thing.
terrifying.
Yeah, I mean, this is just like the. I don't know how the hell this happened, but it did. So just keep an eye out for this shit. I mean, if this shit goes anywhere other than straight into senior buns, you know, they're probably getting charged for terrorism. If it goes into senior buns, they're probably getting charged with the Medal of Honor. So, other than that, I ain't got nothing else. Other than what this road says, my
Your
hair
hair-
looks like. What is that?
Like Chinese style spare ribs. That's what your hair's reminding me of.
You know, spare ribs are good now that I see it. Yeah, there it is.
Is that what it looks like?
You know,
That's almost the exact same
Chinese
shade.
takeout spare ribs right there.
what's the difference between you standing there in that photo?
Mouth.
Yeah, the mouth probably. Okay, y'all. Good shit. Let's go kick some ass. And if you're not going to bed, we'll see y'all in a minute.
All right, good night. Be safe.
All right, good
I
night.
pledge of allegiance to the flag of the
United States of America, and to the
republic
for
for which it stands,
Didn't we do this
one
already?
nation, under God,
Baddies.
indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We're on this flag.
Check-in.
Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to the
It's probably gonna be
one
15
state,
days after as soon
under
as we did
God,
the last one.
one.
It's not gonna hold you back or anything like that, though.
Amen. Let's go
Okay,
kick
'cause
some
today's
ass.
day 30.
Yeah,
And I'm gonna go to bed.
it's not gonna hold you back or anything. But
How's that lawsuit coming along?
A judge has yet to preside.
Oh,
classic.
I'm be real.
I'm not doing any work until a judge presides.
Good. Wait, what? What'd you say?
I'm not doing any work for that docket until a judge presides.
Oh, good. Yeah, good. Barrick, are you taking cadets today?
Yeah.
I didn't like the simultaneous sigh plus yeah plus sound of disappointment.
I specifically went to bed like 6-ish 5 hours ago. To be up now so I could take more people out, just in case nobody else was around to take people out. And there's 5.
I'll do you a solid. I'll do you a solid. Hold on. Lawson, David, Frost, Theo, Emily.
Yeah.
I will take Lawson and David. So that you can take
Lawson, like,
Frost.
the last 2 days.
Wait, you took Lawson?
Lawson Theo. The last 2 days, yeah.
How was he?
He definitely needs cleaning up, but otherwise,
Okay.
he's got like the basics down.
All right, I'll take Lawson. I'll take David. That way you have Frost. And It's kind of the equivalent of having one cadet. If you take
Fair
Theo.
enough. Thanks.
Yeah, no problem. No problem.
Works out.
Hey, do we need money for the house?
I'm good right now. I
have
haven't
money.
been able to catch Dahlia to buy stuff.
Oh.
I'm trying to like the kitchen's fully installed, but I'm trying to order like bar stools and a fridge and a couch and a TV and a like island as well.
Okay. Well, if you need anything money-wise, let me know.
Yeah, I've been I don't really need to spend my paycheck on anything anymore, so
All right, good.
should be good. Should be in the clear.
All right. I'm
At least until I start working on the basement.
let's see.
So are we looking at the 21st then, Barrett, for the check-ins?
Yeah, I'll just say sometime next week because I don't even know what day the 21st. Yeah, I'll just I'll kind of blanket the idea of whenever I see you next week, we'll run through it. Does that sound good?
Sounds good.
All right. Do you need or we never really got to close up last time and talk about it. If you had like any issues or
Yeah, we never
anything
linked back
going
up.
on.
I think we both split up doing things.
Yeah. But everything good? Got any issues at all or anything going on?
Nope, no issues on my end.
All right. Sorry, chat.
I still got to talk to Turner about what we want to do for essentially like finals since he can't be around.
Oh.
Where has Captain
So-
Turner been? I ain't seen him in a while.
Yeah. He's been very busy.
Dealing with
Gotcha.
stuff.
Yeah.
I understand that. That's the reason I haven't been around too often. So I got a lot of shit going on out of the city as well.
Yeah. That's all right.
Well, that takes priority. Just remember that.
Yeah. Hopefully
He's gonna
doing
work
all right.
out. Yeah, he'll be back. He's a tough guy. He's
He's a tough guy. Okay, I'll check in with you next week, Barrett. Me and Clover.
All right.
What about you? You
appreciate
okay?
it.
Am I okay?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's just another day in paradise, Rhodes.
All right.
Why is that black?
Ooh, what's the tea? What's the tea? What's the tea? Ooh.
What tea? What tea are you talking about?
Is there tea? Is there tea?
There is no tea.
Oh.
Who is yelling in the
Oh.
fucking lobby? They need to shut the fuck up.
They're loud as fuck, girl.
They are disturbing my peace.
It's something about possessions. I heard them tripping about possession.
I am in possession of a loud ass fucking mouth.
Flop.
Disturbing
what-
another person by
what I
loud
will
and
say-
unreasonable noise. Okay.
What I will say is make lost and drive and do citations and stuff like that. Because
I'm gonna die. I'm dead. I'm so dead.
what?
It's very difficult for me to give up control of a car. I'll say that.
I feel very much the same way. I'm okay until a pursuit begins, and then it's like I'm pulling my hair out.
All right, I'm
You
gonna
see where
go.
Callisto went?
Nope.
She's
I'm
in
gonna
the
go
lobby, I think.
Mr.
Stock up
Rhodes, your
on
French
IFAC.
Canadian FTO person is in the hall, a couple doors down.
Oh, David Bouchard. That one. Okay, perfect. Thank you. I'm gonna go stock up on IFAX.
Yeah, but Lawson should be the furthest of them all since he's like, from Lucas's class.
How much of that was the artificial jump from 3 to 7? Lucas, you shouldn't be here. Lucas, you're at least a 7.
Bitch, I'm a 10. Be fucking real. These hoes don't got shit on me, trust, okay? Trash.
I said what I said.
you.
At least a 7.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Now you can
No problem.
carry on. Carry on.
Okay.
Oh, I do have tea for y'all.
Ooh!
Ooh.
I'm back in the room. What happened?
Between us.
Oh.
Because when I'm around during shift 1 and shift 2, all I do is like field officer complaints because for some reason people don't want to go to, you know, the seniors of that time. And
Did y'all just hear? What the?
Dispatch 130 just heard shots fired at Mission Row. What was that?
Both are down. Both are down. We have 295s at the MRPD.
I shot, but I missed, guys.
I was good. Oh, okay. You're the.
All right.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah, look, he was beating the shit out of him.
all right. We're good. We're good.
Oh hell. Girl. I can't. Not today, please.
Could we get 52s here at MRPD? We have.
I don't know what happened, but it's taken care of. We're good. Okay, so go on.
essentially somebody like Ziggy and a group of other lawyers are trying to push extortion on an officer.
Ooh.
Oh, which officer?
Blackwell.
Oh. Why?
So 52 with a MRPD.
Something along the lines of,
Hey, firm, you got two
I'll make this deal if your lawyer's not present or if your lawyer leaves, but in a much more aggressive way.
Oh, that's not okay.
Oh.
That is not okay. And if Blackwell did that, Blackwell deserves consequence. In my humble opinion. I'm humble as fuck.
Girl.
But man, do I love to see people fall.
So if somebody wants to press charges like that, it just goes, do I write that up and it goes straight to the docket? I honestly can't remember.
Wait,
I haven't had
repeat
to do
that?
something like that in a long time. So if somebody comes like after the fact to make a police report and wants to press charges, is that on? I can't remember if that's on them or in some kind of like civil matter, or if I do that.
I mean, if they want to sue, that's a civil matter. They want charges pressed. If you don't feel there's enough to press them, you don't press them.
Yeah, I was probably just gonna turn this over to Aldo, but also I feel like they will be what's it called? They will kind of be biased and not want to press charges since it's like one of their own
The units that are processing the 95s, please don't leave.
shift anyway.
It is what it is. I'm stocking up on stuff and I'm grabbing my cadets.
Good luck.
I don't need luck.
Yeah, you do, baby.
I need a fucking miracle.
Oh.
Do 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 do.
You can roll an EMS. It's code for.
Hmm. Hey chat, I'm actually not joking. We're gonna be in a car with an Australian driving.
Can we get a 77 outside to help assist processing 295s? I have a meeting I need to get to. They're both getting assault and battery. Neither one of them are going to be getting time off.
Avram?
PD, I believe the unit I sent to you had a headache. I'm going to go ahead and come your way. It's just going to be a moment.
10-4.
Yeah, this is fine. Chat, when y'all eat sunflower seeds, do you prefer just the kernels or the whole seed? Like the whole process of
125 to any
you
units
know.
that were involved with the lobby situation. If you witness either of these individuals swing, I'm going to get a report up. I just need a brief statement saying that you saw these individuals swing.
The whole process, same. I go through moods though. Colonels, you're lazy.
Never mind, there's already a
For
report
me, it
up
really depends on my mood. It applies to pistachios. Morning.
Oh, sir.
How are we doing?
We're doing good. He's in deep thought, he says.
All right. David, question.
Yes, sir.
Have you been taken out since academy?
No, sir. I had medical stuff to do. Today's that first day.
All right. Well, if that's the case, I'm actually going to be sitting in the back. Lawson's going to be driving. You're going to be in the passenger seat.
10-4.
So, you might as well jump in the passenger seat, and I'll jump in the back for now. You have everything required of you?
Yes, sir. I have the camera, the flashlight, all the PD equipment. Tool set. I have
Perfect.
one tool set for now.
You have IFAKs on you?
I have 8 IFAKs, my watch. I have 4 tourniquet.
You may want to grab additional IFAKs.
10-4, sir. Be right back.
I say that in the most respectful way.
How many should I
Maybe
equip
grab
myself?
10 more.
All right.
Lawson, you're driving.
Copy.
David's going to be in the passenger seat, and I'll be in the back.
It's good to see you again.
You as well.
Oh, shit, sorry.
There we are. No, you are good. I am going to have to look over your FTO report, so just give me a moment.
Yeah, it's alright.
Hmm.
120. Did anyone see just one person hitting the cops or both of them?
I saw both. If they try and challenge that, I'll have a statement written up when I'm done here.
Different knowledge, just to be sure, because I'm not sure which one hit me. I just saw a guy in white.
It was one inside, but whenever they ran out, both of them started swinging.
A-firm.
That second guy who swung outside is going to be the one who's going to try and contest. Just make sure we get statements if you guys saw who swung outside as well. I'll get my statement in.
A-firm. I'll get my statement. I saw the guy inside, but I didn't see the outside, so.
May I load?
Here, Frost, can you follow them to the hospital here?
Yeah,
I'll come join you shortly.
Officer Bell, I'm gonna go get a patrol vehicle from me and you so we can bring them back.
All right, let's see. All right, so his pursuit,
EMS
3, 4, 5.
Rhodes, are we going to be all operating under your call sign or?
We can do yours.
Okay. I'll do that now. Was it David Butchart? Butchard?
Yes,
Correct,
sir.
Sorry. Yeah.
All right,
I'll just
so
around my unit just now.
Let me save this.
Alrighty. Dispatch AAA 10
All right. So.
Alright, we're good to roll with my 95. The other one does need to go to the hospital.
Eric, I can't get the gurney to lock into your ambo, and it's pissing me off.
All right, we should be good.
Dispatch 104 1030.
Lawson, regarding some of the feedback, I specifically want to be going over traffic stops with you.
Yep.
In addition to some other stuff that I'll question sort of throughout. David, question. Actually, apologies. Would you prefer it David? Is that how it's pronounced?
It's whatever you're more comfortable, but my name is David. It's in French.
David.
If you want.
David.
Yeah.
I will remember this for now until I forget. In which case here's the thing. If I do pronounce it incorrectly, correct me. If you don't, unfortunately, I will get into the habit of pronouncing it the wrong way if I'm not corrected. So I do apologize ahead of time. So it's
There's
David,
no problem, man.
right?
Yeah, you can call me David if you want. I don't take offense to that.
Well, however you would prefer it pronounce is how I'll pronounce it. If you want, Lawson, you can head over to Popular Street. There's typically tons of speeding vehicles along Popular, all the way down to the docks.
All the way down to the docks?
Yep, where the Grime Delivery Depot is.
Yeah, gotcha.
But if you sit on Popular, typically we can catch people speeding.
Let's go. Keep it pushing.
Everything all good?
Dispatch on 2023, CMC 195.
Slow it down.
All right. There we go. I suspect they're heading to the hospital.
Yeah, that's what I'm assuming.
Yep. Lawson, you had a shift yesterday, correct?
Yeah, I had a shift yesterday and the day before, so I got off LOA Wednesday. I was on LOA for a week, so I'm just touching up on everything, which I feel like I'm getting in the swing of it now, and then hopefully fucking get me out of cadet phase.
All right. Sorry.
I think it's only because I was talking to Beric about it. I've been like a cadet since the first academy in January.
Yep.
So with all these new cadets coming in, like there's academies going on this week and whatnot. I really don't want to be like battling with a whole load of new cadets as well as these ones that I am, at the moment.
Yeah.
Like, want
No,
to
I totally understand. Unfortunately, you were on an LOA, so it did push things back.
Yeah,
Otherwise, we likely could have had everything resolved. But, it is what it is. Fortunately, with timing, there's only so much you can do. Let's see. I will show you a spot up on Popular where you can catch people, and I'm telling you, it may seem obvious, but these people are clueless.
Oh, Rhodes, I need to tell you, I
What's
have problems with my MDT. I see no legislation, no charge, no dashboard. I have issues.
Interesting. Same issues that you
Yeah,
had
I've
during.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Larry told me that Barrick fixed it right away.
I've
He
heard
has
that
no
there's
more issues.
a lot of people that have been having issues with that stuff.
And you said Barrick was able to resolve it?
Yeah, it took 2 seconds.
So whereabouts is this spot, Matt?
Continue south.
Right by the bridge, I assume, like where the bridge goes to the docks. That metal bridge.
We're not pulling into anywhere specific. We're literally just going to be parked on the right-hand side of the road. So merge into this right lane. When the light turns green, continue south. Do you see that parked vehicle on the right-hand side over there?
Yep.
You're going to be parked in a similar spot, just a little further south, over the crest of the decline. And then what you're going to be utilizing is your rear radar facing the opposite lane of travel. And you should be able to easily clock people heading south. And you will run into people speeding frequently. Now, for the sake of, you know, going through the process and whatnot, I don't want to see anybody being given a warning. If they were clock speeding, ultimately, you know, issue them the citation. That way I can see you do, you know, the entire process from start to finish. Right, so right in front of this tornado, right here to the right. Go ahead and park.
166-2338.
Be more in line with the vehicles. You're sticking out like a sore thumb. There we are. Now just slightly angle your car to the right. All right. Back up the tiniest bit.
You on the rear radar to opposite side?
Correct.
The grab. Okay.
Just like this.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. And then you can sort of test by this vehicle passing by, which was 34. Yep. And I'm telling you, actually cut your lights. Perfect. They won't even realize you're here. And when I say that, I genuinely mean this is where I pull 90% of people over. Even if there's no additional vehicles behind me or in front of me. See that vehicle that just turned? They're speeding.
Yeah.
Oh, they've slowed.
Oh, here we go.
Bring this to channel 2.
It was doing 59.
69, 65.
Yeah,
65?
Yeah, 65.
Yeah. I only clocked 59. Like, it didn't lock. I might need to change my radar.
Make sure to get that resolved because you're gonna need to make sure. Well, you don't necessarily need to set that because, you know, whatever their fastest speed was locked at, if it's over 55, right? You know, over the speed limit, you can pull them over.
Yeah.
I don't set my fast limit ever. It's not necessary.
Oh, you don't?
No.
Okay.
But just for reference, how do you set it?
So if you were to open your little radar settings, which is going to be something a little specific to you, there is a fast limit. I don't utilize it all that often. I'm gonna be real. I can't remember the last time I actually utilized it, primarily because, like, for me, the thresholds between speeding are irrelevant. If someone's speeding, they're speeding. I don't care if they're doing 1 over or 50 over. I don't need the beep to notify me. But much like the same way you would change, you know, the front or rear radar to the same lane of travel or the opposing lane of travel, just a little further down, there'd be a fast limit.
Yeah, I don't know. Nobody told us how to control the radar.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah,
there's a little button up there. It kind of, I don't know. To me, at least, it looks like an M. Like M for map.
Oh.
Yeah. If you click that button just on the dash there, should be able to, you know, play with it there. Does that make sense?
Yeah, 100%. Thank you, man.
Okay.
Listen, it may seem dead right now, but I promise you, someone's gonna come along, okay? And they're gonna be doing 90.
90.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Here we go. No, don't move. Don't move. Don't move.
Right? I'm not moving. Ready. Clocked him at 72.
There we go.
I see. Go. Turn on the lights. Let's go.
And a red. My goodness. They are not driving into opposing lanes.
Dispatch 888 1038 southbound Buccaneer Way, green and coloured Group 6 truck.
Batch copy parking truck at 2016.
Alrighty.
I'll stay in here and I'll observe.
How you doing today?
Hmm.
Over today? Yeah, the speed back there. I clocked you to a 72 and a 55. Was there any reason for the speed? Yeah, I lit you up back there and you ran the red line as well. Straight through it. There's a car coming as well. Luckily enough, you hit it, but I mean, with a big fit. It was. Give me a second. It was at the intersection of Chunk Street and Poplar Street. Yeah, you've ran that red line. Yeah, you just missed the car, but it's pretty dangerous, man. Especially in a big truck like this, the brakes aren't the best, you know, as you probably know. Yeah, that's it. No, that's alright. Do you have any ID on you? Yeah, do you want to go and just pass that to me? Thanks. It's my rig. Alright, just bear with me, Whittaker. Alright, I'm just gonna go back to my cruiser, make sure everything checks out, and I'll come back and sort it out. Thank you. Oh, do you mind just showing me that again?
Mm-mm-mm.
Thank you.
Hey, what's up? You guys are doing a lot of Group 6 today?
We're just observing, seeing room for improvement. And then we'll provide feedback.
Yeah, but if you have a coffee, you might want to go faster. You get energized, you know? Oh, wait, you're not alert and you... Yes, man.
I've never seen the charge joyriding before.
That's good, man.
What was that?
He's got joyriding on his record. What is that?
That is essentially the taking of a vehicle without the owner's consent.
Okay.
Without the intent to deprive the owner of it permanently. So
Yeah, now that you say that, I think I've seen that charge before.
You guys get robbed a lot lately? So that you guys get robbed the city vault or the big city bank?
misdemeanor possession of marijuana.
The skids, the palette.
Fuck, he just got second degree. That's rough.
Yeah, but this big truck, you can also run the stores with the bags. Yeah, so you guys are going to the docks, picking up the pallets right now?
Dispatch 1-4, Clifton traffic citation issued tonight.
126 same traffic.
And you guys see anything suspicious more at the docks or more you close to the banks?
Dispatch 801 1041 operating on 107.
Zerka to FTO bingo. I don't think so.
So I've written 2 citations here, right, for this speeding, okay? Speeding in the second degree. Pretty unfortunate as well. You just got into that second degree speeding charge. And also you're going to be getting failure to obey a traffic control device, okay? So all up, it's going to be $690. Okay, I'm going to hand you this piece of paper here. If you can just sign, okay, it's just a copy for you. Like, it's just there's no permission to kill, it's just your acknowledgement that you've received the fine, and then you can nothing further like dispute. Okay. Just hand this through the window here. Oh, there you go. Alrighty, mate. You're free to go once I disengage my lights, okay? And have a good day. Alright. Try and drive a bit more slow, especially in this big thing, you know? Alright, thanks, mate.
If you ever go to the vault with the FedEx, you can do a 311 call. You know, something not to resist. Yeah, and when the officer is not busy, we go, but sometimes he's busy. Yeah. All right, you guys stay safe, guys. All right, see you guys. And I got nervous and I said, "Cadet, I see it." And I said, "No, sorry, officer."
All right.
I hate how the car gets stuck in first gear like this.
Best solution is before you take off, just throw it in reverse. You don't even have to move.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And then taking off, you should be fine. So bit of feedback. Number 1, the initiation 38 radio comm solid. The ending radio comms as well were solid. Thought you were gonna forget to call that you were 10-8, but you just did it separately. Though most times you probably want to consolidate those.
That into us, hey?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I definitely will consolidate next time.
Then the big area of concern for me, which it is a big deal, but if it's a one-off thing, it is what it is, learning experience. When you pulled over the vehicle and it pulled off to the left-hand side, you should not conduct a traffic stop on the left-hand side for a variety of different reasons. In that case, when they did pull off to the left, what you want to do is get on the megaphone, let them know to pull off to the far right-hand side, as far right as they possibly can, and then conduct it from there. Because in that traffic stop, we essentially had to be mindful of both lanes of travel versus just one lane of travel, especially because at that point there was no center median because they were parked directly in between. And let's say for whatever reason it escalated to a high-risk stop. At that point, again, we would still have at least one officer, us specifically, with an officer in our lane of travel, and then a couple officers in opposing lanes of travel. And the reason that gets even more risky is because as those people are approaching us and we're aiming a gun, the likelihood of them getting upset about that, alternatively scared, starting to ram into cars and whatnot, is fairly high in comparison to consolidating everything to the far right hand side. That make sense?
Yeah, it does make sense. Yeah, so
Perfect.
pretty much you always make them pull off to the right hand side.
That is correct. The far most right that they possibly can. And the reality is sometimes it's not very practical to pull someone over exactly where y'all are at, but if you need to instruct somebody, like, hey, listen, pull forward until there's like an opening on the right hand side, it is what it is. On Buccaneer Way, which we were, there's quite a few areas where they'd be able to pull off to the right hand side, and in the area they pulled to the left, if they had pulled to the right, again, it would have been fine. If traffic stops flowing in one direction, not the biggest deal in the world.
Yeah. Yep.
All right. How about we end up doing this? How about we have I don't want to fuck this up. Hold on, wait. I remember. It's David.
Yes, sir.
Hell yeah. All right. We'll have y'all swap. David, I'll have you drive, and we're just gonna rinse repeat. We're gonna go back to the same spot. We're gonna pull people over. And if y'all have any questions as of now, feel free to ask.
No worries. I'm just gonna get this this incident done so you can have a look at it.
Perfect. I actually think that's best course of action here is we'll have y'all continuously swap out in between these 38s. That way one person can, you know, conclude the entirety of the report. This is opposing lanes. Wrong way.
I was just checking if you were checking to see what I was doing. Good job,
Just
sir.
a heads up, you are you're on the megaphone.
Am I still on the megaphone?
Yes. I know M would typically be for megaphone, but in this case it's at least in my experience, I think it's you know, it's sort of personal for everybody. In mine it looks more like an N. I think the M is a bit faded. I don't know, again, it is a little personal for everybody.
But it's weird. I should not be using the megaphone right now. Am I still using it?
Yep. Hey, pull off to the side for a moment. All right, David, go ahead and quickly take a look at your email.
Am I still using the megaphone now?
Yep. Hold on.
12623 through and 1 found in full
Did it say something?
intersection at the bar.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're
Seems to be stuck.
Lawson, I'm not the only one hearing this, right? He sounds like he's utilizing.
I can hear it. Yeah.
Okay.
Still hear it?
Yeah.
Maybe just jump in the car and try and
Still hear it?
Yeah.
What the?
How do you usually? What is it? Is it this one? Am I using the megaphone?
No.
Oh.
Nope.
I don't know.
I'm gonna grab the megaphone from the car. Hello?
You're not using it.
Hello?
Nah, you're not using it.
Huh.
You're not using
Hold on. Wait a minute.
Wait a second.
Hello?
Now you're using it.
Now you're using it.
What about now?
No.
Okay.
He's
What about
still using
this?
Maybe take a nap.
I didn't hear you at all.
Hold on. Oop. Hey, careful, bud. I know you drive a nice fancy car, but that's not okay.
Sometime today, please.
We'll just go around. How's it going?
Is it better?
No.
I'm confused.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I'm confused too.
Is it? Am I still? Maybe.
Okay, all right. Go into the car. Utilize the megaphone. Just, you know, intentionally utilize it. Say hello. Wait, did you say anything?
Hello?
Okay, all right. Now stop using it and say hello.
Hello?
Okay, yeah, take it out. Take it out.
Because when I try to use it and just speak with it on, you don't hear me. Alright, I want to go take a nap.
All right. Okay. Yeah, his you know, it be what it be. I think there was an actual issue there.
Yeah.
All right. Have you finished
Am
your
I
report?
using the megaphone then?
No,
Does
you're
this
not.
work? No.
Nope.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I have. I finished that ages ago. Sorry, I forgot to tell you.
All right. Let me take a look. Perfect. Let's see. Officers are stationed on the crest of Popular Street facing southbound, towards the intersection of Popular and Chum. When they clocked a Group 6 armored truck speeding doing 72. Initiating lights and sirens, then ran a red light on Popular Street in Chum. Those were pulled over and identified as Tyreek. Is it Whitaker? Is the house pronounced? Tyreek was fined for speeding in the second degree and failing to obey. Alright, so the only thing is you don't really need to indicate that they were let go, because although you indicated that they were fined, when you state that they were let go, it almost has the implication that like they didn't receive anything, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Follow-up is you want to make sure you are saving the charges. So how much did you fine them?
Oh fuck! I didn't save it. 690.
Yeah. So just make sure you pull the 2 back up.
There you go. That should be updated there.
Let's see. All right, perfect.
Sorry, that's my bad. I don't know why that didn't save. I saved everything else just fine. That's weird.
You do have to save that separate from the report.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I can see. Oh, yeah.
All right. You can tag this as commercial and group 6 as well, considering they're in the truck.
So I was speaking to Beric about it before, and with like group 6, can you, like, you know how that announcement came out about the
Alright, can you guys
commercial
hear
weight
me now?
limit?
Yep, we can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you fine.
Here, jump in the driver's seat, and then just talk
Can you guys
normally.
hear me better?
Yep, you're
Yeah,
talking perfectly fine. Now talk on the megaphone.
Dispatch 107, the 3 ones at the vaults for Group 6 trucks is code 4 today.
Yeah, so with the commercial traffic weight limits, Chief Justice Crane stated that there's now, like, every truck that we pull over, we've got to get the manifest from them and make sure they're only carrying what's on the manifest, and they're not carrying any more. Now, I was told by... Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, we can hear you. Not on the megaphone though. Get one second, David.
Oh my God,
Continue,
I cannot hear
Lawson.
you guys now.
And I was told that by Beric yesterday that apparently that only goes for grime delivery trucks, because I pulled someone over that was in Group 6 and I asked for their manifest, their delivery manifest, and he said, "Oh no, it's only for grime."
I don't
delivery
believe they
trucks, but
get
here it says
a
Group
manifest.
6.
I haven't seen a manifest provided by Group 6. I have seen them for grime. All right, David, what was that? Actually, 130 radio check. Just out of curiosity, is anybody else running into issues with either hearing people or people? I guess anyone having a problem with other people hearing each other?
Negative at this time.
David, can you hear us?